Hi everybody, I'm Rhonda Bachrach with Bachrach Bachrach. I'm a volunteer with Community Legal Aid and have been since 2014. I actually practice with my husband at Bachrach Bachrach in Worcester and primarily practice with family law, landlord-tenant law, civil litigation, including personal injury, but primarily on family law and landlord-tenant law. And I have been practicing since 2014, but I was a paralegal and initially a secretary, beginning my legal career in 1995. I've been volunteering with Community Legal Aid at least since 2014 when I passed the bar. I love working with Community Legal Aid. I love all the staff that are there. In fact, I've grown quite fond of many of the people there, including the gentleman that passed away. I was very close to Mr. Dyer. In fact, some of the cases that I take now, I do in his name, in my own heart, because he would want me to take them because he was such a big proponent of the pro bono work too. But they make it easy to take cases. They actually help me get the application status going, and that way I know exactly where, where the case is at, what's needed, and they're easy for me to follow up with if I need help with a client that may not be able to communicate with me because of a language barrier. They have programs that I can use that fix that, and it's wonderful. I love working with Community Legal Aid. I've been doing it because it's such a, number one, there's such a need for it, and number two, I have seen people that get pushed aside by the law because they can't afford an attorney, and the effects of it are devastating to people who, number one, shouldn't be getting put aside just simply because they don't have the money, and number two, the unfairness of a so-called justice system is not what anybody should be allowing, especially here in the United States. And it's the most rewarding work anyway, because even though I'm not making a monetary value from, or getting a monetary value from it, I have clients that hug me, that call me and think of me as a friend, and because I've helped them through some of the most difficult things in their lives. If I could tell people that are just graduating and past the bar how beneficial working for, doing pro bono work for Community Legal Aid would be, I would tell them, number one, go to any court, visit any courthouse and open your eyes and you'll see how many people are there that are pretty much, a lot of them are destitute. They have nowhere to turn. They're panic-stricken. You can see them in the courthouse. When you see people that are at their most raw, vulnerable state and they just don't know where to turn, there is no better feeling than being able to help somebody and say, hey, I can help you with that. Or, hey, I know somebody at Community Legal Aid that can help you with that. These cases, we're dealing with people's families, their children, their homes, bankruptcies, abuse, all kinds of cases that you would see in any other population, but these people can't fight for themselves. So I would tell them, especially when you're starting your career, number one, you're going to be working alongside some of the best attorneys. That they're not going to just leave you in the wings to figure out everything yourself. You have people that you can call and run things by. And so you're going to learn, and you're going to get, you're also going to get court exposure with the clerks and the judges, and that's going to help you in your own career. But really, the best thing is going to be the way that you feel at the end of the day, knowing that you've helped people.